Hey folks, Steve Lewis here. Welcome to Relevance for Today. Today I'm going to be talking about tips and equipment to start a podcast. Targeting those who are doing Christian podcasts as well, the first thing you want to have is the Word of God. The most important part of Christian podcasting is the Bible. You can use any type of app on your smartphones and tablets like Anchor to actually record your podcast. Different sway arms come in handy for holding your tablets in place, or your phones. On Stage makes good brackets. You can find these on Amazon. Definitely you want something that's going to hold your tablet in place while you're videoing or while you're recording your podcast. Very important. The first microphone I want to recommend is the Audio-Technica ATR 2100. It's a USB and XLR dynamic microphone. Around under $100. Great microphone, folks. Very highly rated. It's very important that you have a decent microphone in order to do your recording so people can understand what you're saying. It comes with the XLR cable, as you can see right there as well. The Audio-Technica M8000 XLR dynamic microphone is a great microphone as well. You can get them around $29 or cheaper on Black Friday. Very good. The M1 Boya lavalier microphone's great. You clip that on, hook that right up to your tablet, and start recording. You can also get XLR microphones as well, lav microphones, lavaliers for clipping on. The SM58 legendary vocal mic. Shure SM58's a great dynamic microphone, excellent heavy duty. The Zoom H6 hand recorder. Zoom makes some great recorders out there, folks. You can record on 2, 3, 4, even 6 can be hooked up to this one at one time. It's really good for recording. You can be on the fly. You could be with a group of people. You could be right in your studio recording. It goes right on an SD card. You hook it right up and load it. In order to do this, though, you're going to need some headsets. You're also going to need the headphone amplifier to get the job done so more people can be hooked up and working it. The Pod Mic. Great Pod Mic, dynamic microphone designed for podcasters. I've got a couple of these. They are awesome, guys. Really good microphone. I use the WS2 foam windscreen on top of mine to keep the P's and the pops and the S's down. Maloney Stage great covers for microphones. Keeps the dust off them when you're storing them. Then you're always going to want a magnetic timer to keep track of your time. You can stick that right on your stand. Framework by Gator makes some great, good stands. Really good. Don't forget to get your microphone shock mount so when you bump the tables, it won't let that sound transfer to your recording. Manfrotto Pixie Mini Tripod, great for putting cameras on, putting your microphones on, whatever you need. Harbor Freight makes great weatherproof protective cases. As you can see, I keep my camera in one of my cameras I store in there nice and neatly, so I've got that for on the road when I want to go and do some things. I've got the Canon SL2 with the Rode Micro on top of it. Great little microphone, little shotgun mini mic. Comes in handy for when you want to do your video recording. As you can see right there, that's my setup. I also use the 10 to 18 millimeter lens for videoing. And you can also use more on-stage stands like that one, for example. Put your camera right on it, turn it any way you want, go from there. The Joby quick release ball head is great for when you're doing your photography, when you're doing your videoing. You just slip it right on and you can clip it in and out of your tripods. For lighting, I use the Limo Studios or Limo Studios. You can get those on Amazon. Great light kit, works good for lighting you up for when you're doing your videoing. The Rodecaster Pro, the ultimate podcasting equipment. This thing is amazing. You can hook up 4 voices to it at once. 4 people can be hooked up to it, headsets and everything. It's fantastic. It's great, folks. Let me tell you, it's thebomb.com when it comes to doing podcasting. Very important that you make sure that you take the proper steps to use your equipment that you need to get started with. Don't be in a rush to try to buy the expensive stuff first. Take your time, gradually move into it. But the Rodecaster Pro is the top of the line unit. comes in handy. You can even take incoming calls. It's a great piece of equipment. It even has sound effects and everything on it. It's powerful. You can look all these different pieces of equipment up online on YouTube. There's many folks out there. I don't want to reinvent the wheel, but there's some great folks out there that do some great videos on all this equipment. I just wanted to do something simple so you could see it visually, and then you can go and do your research and check it out. And lastly, don't forget to get your movie film clapboard. That way you can sync your audio and video. If you do them together, you just click it together. It puts a spike in your recordings, and then you can line those up on different programs like Adobe. Makes great software. You can also get free software for doing your videos as well. And lastly, I want to shout out to folks like Jarod Polin from FroknowsPhotos.com, Pat Flynn on YouTube, Sean Cannell from Think Media. There's lots of different places out there, folks. Do your research, get on YouTube, start searching for your stuff. The bottom line is if you have something to say, you need to share it. Get it out there, folks. People need to hear what you have to say as long as it's something positive. And especially if you're doing a Christian podcast, remember, share the word of God. You don't know how far it's going to go. Reach people all around the world. With that being said, folks, God bless you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, go to relevancefortoday.org, and you can go right in there under podcasts, and I have a how to start your own Christian podcast, and it's a write-up about that as well. I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, comments, please send me a private message or just put it right in underneath the comments section. With that being said, once again, God bless you. Take care of yourselves. Get out there and start podcasting today. Peace.